Animal.
I immediately knew it was going to be terrible.
He's in the fetal position.
I do not want to eat this.
30 seconds for vomit?
Pretty bad.
Bad. At the turn of the 21st century, many believed the world of running to be one of utter stagnation. The marathon conquered, the ultra-marathon obliterated. Even the illustrious beer mile quickly lost its sheen. However, one group of bright-eyed adventurers sought to change that. They created a challenge so difficult, so extreme, that only the strongest and best of the running world would even dare to attempt it. This is the story of the first ever Bean Mile. Being that this was the first of its kind, there wasn't much in the way of rules and regulations leading up to the event. However, on the day that it was to be held, this is what was decided. The track was a quarter mile, meaning that it would need to be run 4 times in total. And for each lap, before each lap would begin, an entire 15-ounce can of beans would need to be consumed. The 2023 inaugural Bean Mile saw 4 types of beans in use: baked beans, black beans, garbanzo beans, and black soybeans. The runners would be free to choose the order in which they consumed their cans, but each can must be consumed before each lap is run, and by the end, 4 cans and 4 laps to complete the Bean Mile. It was also decided on that day that there would be penalties for vomiting and the loss of beans, which occurred when beans fell to the ground and were left there to rot. The final decision would be made by a council of judges, and through that, the first Bean Mile was born. 4 competitors in total were chosen to run the 2023 Bean Mile. 4 of the greatest bean athletes from across the globe. And being that it was such a momentous occasion, each of them decided to record their own introduction videos to prove just how much they had trained and prepared for this event. In recording said videos, no rules were established, other than perhaps in the spirit of camaraderie and competition, to avoid targeting their fellow competitors specifically. We present to you now the introductory videos.
Hi, my name's Gary. I'm 28, and let me quickly demonstrate what's going to happen the day of the Bean Mile.
Let's start our training off with a little amped up, coffee bean, brown coffee bean, Bean Mile. Fuck you, Drew. I'm coming for you, specifically. We've been talking mad shit since high school about how you're the big man. Well, the shoe's gonna be on the other foot, Drew. This time, I'm gonna be number 1.
Honor, integrity, respect. These are the 3 things that Sensei Seagal taught me during his brutal 30-week training that I took.
Shut up, bitch!
most hostile environments that any man has ever stepped foot into. He took me, and I came out thriving.
Oh yeah.
I've been training hard for this event. I've been working out. I've been eating beans. I've been eating more beans. I've become unstoppable. I'm a bean athlete.
You know, John's been training really hard for this event. I think he's gonna win.
Drew, Gary, and Zach, if you want to challenge me on the track, well, you better step up to the plate and eat those beans.
The best training is money. I was watching race replays, as I usually do, scouting for recruits. I saw this fella, Zachariah, I believe his name was.
Oh, trying to go on the rail, he does.
The way he was running, that dedication, that speed, I said, get that boy some beans. So I took him, brought him here, trained him up.
Book it, book it, book it, book it. Now beans, beans, beans. All right, book it, book it.
The Bean Mile is, well, it's a special sport. Probably the most special sport of all time.
I am the bean. The bean is me. I am the bean. The bean is me. I'm the bean, and the bean is me.
When the Bean Mile goes down, let's just say, young Zachariah's been prepared.
Good bean sesh today. Time to refuel.
You better watch yourself now, because we're coming. With the competitors gathered, the Bean Miles soon began. But before any great sporting event can truly begin, especially when said event is held in the United States of America, it is essential to pay respect to the surrounding country through the recitation of the national anthem.
Welcome to the Bean Mile, the most prestigious event that any of us will ever attend in our lives. Test. Now it's louder. The Bean Mile, the most prestigious event any of us will ever attend in our lives. This is for all the beans, gentlemen. I hope you're ready. Giving our national anthem now, this guy I met who's walking his dog. Just hold it down? Okay. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad bright stars through the perilous fight, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, and the rocket's red glare, almost bursting in it, gave proof to the night that our flag was still there.
That's so loud.
You gotta finish it out. Bring her home. You gotta finish it out. This is disgraceful. Sing the song.
Oh, say
That star-spangled banner yet waves.
Thank you so much. All right. Runners, are you ready?
All right. Sure.
Okay. Good enough. 3, 2, 1.
It all don't spill.
All right. It's a quick start. Right around the bend. Everyone's got their beans in their eat.
Feeling really confident at the start of the race. Took that first bite of beans, and I immediately knew it was going to be terrible.
They're not liking it.
I was feeling good. I was feeling confident. I was ready to eat some beans.
Too many beans.
Oh my god, the black beans are awful. Black soybeans.
Oh yeah.
Start of the race, I was feeling great, but it did kind of change once I took a bite of the garbanzo beans. It is so dry. I had to drink about a quarter gallon of water to get it down.
Hey, that's cheating. No water left.
Pretty confident. I do eat beans pretty much every day for lunch.
Tastes very well. Just keep chewing. Keep working it down. You need to form, you know.
Why didn't you guys get spoons?
I'm making hummus in my mouth.
The event started strong, but quickly deteriorated as the sheer mass of beans began to weigh on the competitors.
I get them down, but I don't think I'm strong enough. But good news
Not
is
as much of a race
miles
as I
ahead
thought
of
it would be.
everybody else.
I'll be honest.
You started with the rough one.
Does anyone have any words for the folks watching at home? No?
I hope all of you try this. When I'm on the front of Bush's face, please follow the bottom. I want you to know I did it all for you. I love you all.
Oh, you dropped a little bit of bean there.
What an absolute legend. Thank you, Gerald.
I gotta see. We're referees.
Thank you.
Oh! Oh!
Gary, get out! First runner is off. Gary is pulling ahead.
He's really taking off there. He's gone. He's going.
Still working for our first can. Drew, about 2 scoops in. Come on, let me see. Let the big hole. Oh, Lord, he dropped a bean. One bean. It's alright, pace it. It's a pacing game, you know.
We have accumulated our second empty can of beans.
Nice.
Drew's finished his can, but he's not moving.
He's not running yet. Hey, if the beans are in your mouth, you can run. If you spit them out, you're done for, though.
Gary has just returned from his first lap. He's on his second can of beans now. 2 of our runners have not yet begun running.
At this point, it is important to keep in mind that the judges were counting each lost bean individually, making for an excruciatingly small margin of error.
There's 2 beans, 2 beans, whatever. Let's go.
John has decided to forego the referee's decision and just run away. He is running away.
Oh no, Gary.
Oh, we got Drew's about to get passed by John. Look at John push. Holy smokes.
Push. Go early.
How many beans? There's nothing to do. What are we doing? Alright, you're good.
You got him, on.
That's my runner. There he is. It's going in. It's going in. Gary's still working on his second can, and here come our boys from their first lap.
Gary is far ahead.
Run with it in your mouth still. Yeah.
Once I got done with my second can, I felt pretty good overall because my tummy wasn't hurting too bad at that point, and I was a full can ahead of everybody else, so I was feeling pretty good.
Zach's coming around the bend. Beautiful day for beans. Absolutely beautiful day for beans.
Put down that lap fast.
The runner has returned.
The garbanzo is so bad.
No, wait, I was hoping the garbanzo was better. No, you just gotta go for it.
Yeah, I was brought in to run. I was born to run. Thing about the bean mile, though, it's mostly beans.
Gary is crushing right now.
He hasn't paced himself. This is a game of pacing.
Yeah, there wasn't enough running. There was too much beans.
By not saving the bushes for the lap.
About lap 2, when I was eating the baked beans, they were thick. They were very thick. Uncomfortably thick. Like, too thick. You get what I'm saying.
This is Gary's normal diet.
And Gary's just finished his second lap. He's coming in for his third can of beans. These are 3 cans of beans. No one has ever eaten this many beans. He is crossing the threshold.
Bean! Bean on the ground! Bean!
Watch. Controversy. Do you want to hold it to that standard or no? That's what I'm holding it to. Okay. Gary's willing to eat beans off the fucking ground? Yeah.
Avoid the penalty by eating the beans off of the ground.
Drew's good. Yes, you're starting a second lap. He hid it from me. There's a bean. He hid it under the spoon. Here, put it in his next one.
Yeah.
After the second can of beans, I was feeling pretty bad. Pretty bad. I was feeling extremely full, very waterlogged, because the only way I was able to get down a majority of the beans was by just drinking copious amounts of water. But I knew in my heart that I could get that first place if I really wanted to. I knew it.
There's so many of them! Drew going with black beans?
I come back to third, and I had to do the soybeans. I have never had a soybean at the can, and oh my god, there's just something so vile about like the little bean sauce that it was in. It was as if it was like a barbecue soy sauce watered down in the beans.
See, the black soybeans were definitely the worst, but I started with those. They were bad. Since they were the opener, they weren't that bad.
Every single spoonful I gagged.
Animal. He's just drinking them.
These soys are bad.
Oh no.
So
Let me see, Gary.
I was on the second can, I was thinking that people were going to catch up. On the third can, I figured that I was going to win the whole thing.
How's Gary doing? He's still jogging.
Yeah, Gary's jogging.
Gary could literally walk this lap and probably have a comfortable lead.
Gary's gonna puke. Look at his belly.
But here's the danger of the bean mile. He still has one more can and one more lap to do.
And at one point, I got hit in the stomach by one of our lovely bean inspectors and made me vomit in my mouth, and I had to swallow it.
One of the funniest moments was when the judge interfered. Mason hit Drew on the belly, and Drew vomited into his mouth and had to suck it on back up. Very funny.
I remember I ate like 2 bites of my last can, that was the baked beans. I figured the baked beans would be the easiest one because, you know, I'm like, they have actual flavor to them. They're seasoned, they have sugar, and it was just disgusting.
I don't want to eat this. I really don't want to eat this. Dude, I thought the bushes would be the best one for last because they're too sweet. They're too fucking sweet, dude. No. It's like trying to eat fucking candy, but it tastes like beans.
I literally just ate a mouthful of vomit because Mason hit me in the belly. There's half a can of beans still.
And then you gotta hold the other one. Oh no, Gary.
I am going to vomit on this bean. I can tell you that right now.
Stronger for it. Gary's gonna release.
Here's the vomit.
Oh.
Oh.
Get a close up.
Come on, baby.
If you're cheating, John, don't fucking do it.
Right back into it. Not losing a single second.
Last can.
I knew that I was gonna puke. Puking was actually part of my initial strategy going in, because I knew that if I could keep down as much as possible, and then as I was eating, like kind of vomiting in between bites, I knew that I'd definitely get deducted some points, but overall I would be able to get a faster time, so I figured that would balance it out.
All right, Judge.
Yep, you can run. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it.
Dude, the fork's not ripping it.
Come on, Tapper.
Let's go, John.
Get after it. Get after it.
I don't know what I'm gonna do about these beans.
Take a deep breath and enjoy your food.
I've decided.
Let's go.
Oh shit!
Ooh, Zach's off on
Whoa.
second lap. Get after it.
Nice.
Fire in his eyes. He's determined. Drew, hurry up, bro. You're talking mad shit. No, he got scared on the way over when that really big reveal. It's not only big.
That's 2 vomiters free.
That's 4. You're killing me.
Let alone about half the way through the beans, I did vomit for real, and I vomited straight into my own bean can.
I vomited in my beans.
And I had the heart to continue eating my own beans.
No, that's a penalty. Let me see. Let me
The
see.
bean master told me that I could scoop out the vomit.
I don't know. That looks like beans to me.
That's no beans.
That looks like beans.
And I finished them.
Meanwhile, over here, these two are having a lovely day out in the field.
At one point, I was running, and I saw John in the distance, and I tried to shoot a bean out of my nose at him. I missed.
We've had several vomits. Things are not going well. No one is happy. I think I broke my megaphone. No one is having a good time.
Oh! Gary, you dog! Getting after it! Oh my lord! Gary! Oh no! Oh! Go, buddy, go!
We should just throw up, dude. We should just get up. I threw up already.
He's going. He's booking it.
He's not giving up on this last lap.
Gary now being chased by hounds down the lane.
Bean mile? More like, be me if you want to win mile.
Honestly, I was more impressed than anything. That man is literally the Usain Bolt of bean eating.
Honestly, I'm kind of fucking offended that there wasn't stiffer competition. It was kind of a fucking cakewalk.
Gary's an animal. Gary's a fierce competitor. I've never seen somebody eat like that, run like that, eat like that, vomit again like that, then run, then eat more. Animal.
I mastercrafted my bean eating strategy for months when this was first talked about, and I just didn't really see that from anybody else.
I don't think anyone in this world can beat Gary's time on the bean mile.
Maybe next year there'll be like an actual competition, something to actually win.
But as far as I'm seeing for the future, this is going to be staying on me for probably the rest of my life. So nice try, boys, but better luck next year.
How was I feeling when Gary won? I wanted to quit. I wanted to quit so bad.
Unfortunately, Gary's immense lead and early victory created a yet greater challenge for the remaining competitors, as without the glory of victory pulling them forward, they could rely only on their own perseverance to continue. It became a true battle of man versus bean.
Well done, lad. What a great day of competition, but it's not over yet.
I was just like, well, it's already over. What does it matter if I keep on running?
I really wanted that bean shirt.
I think you got it.
Huh? I did run.
Are you going to? All right.
Oh shit.
Obviously, the other competitors were just as down as me, so I was like, well, fuck it. I'm getting second. Daddy's got to win something somehow.
You guys gotta keep going. It's not over until it's over.
Not over.
My tummy hurt. That's really what it was.
What a shame.
I was feeling really bad, especially after the baked beans, just because like they filled me up.
Yeah, take your athletic wear off. You're not an athlete.
It was dreadful. It was misery and suffering.
There's still time, man. You still go back in.
I can't do it.
To bean or not to bean? That was the question John was faced with in that critical moment. But it is in those moments, when all hope seems lost, that a man may truly prove his worth.
Can't do it.
Dude, you could do it.
I can't do it.
You can do it. What did you expect when you said, I'm going to do the bean mile? You expected to eat 4 cans of beans and run, right? Put your goddamn headband on and get after it.
Okay, fine.
There you go.
Fine. If anybody can convince me, it's fine.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay.
That John's back in. Let's go, buddy.
Let's go. Let's go, John.
Leave me alone.
No, I'm trying to.
Let me eat my beans and cream.
You can run now.
I wish it was over. Gary, how do you feel?
Oh, yuck.
Grown up, I feel way fucking better, dude.
That's what I'm saying. You just gotta eat till you vomit and you're powered out.
Your sweat looks like gravy.
Yeah. I'd definitely take it.
Oh, fucking gross. Let's go. This is absolutely vile.
You're coming in on his third lap. There he goes.
These aren't bad compared to the bushes.
The bushes have.
What do you say about George Bush?
The worst bean? Dude, all the beans are terrible. The only good bean was the baked bean. The soybeans were gross. The garbanzo beans were dry. The black beans were mushy. There was too much juice in all of them. Gross.
The best bean all around, I would say, was probably the black beans.
Okay.
They're the most nutritionally dense. Arguably, the garbanzo bean would be better for you, but those are quite large, so they're harder to chew.
You'd think it'd be the soybean for this guy.
The soybeans were the worst. Absolutely. The soybeans tasted like fucking shit.
There's Drew taking his time. This is a marathon. Give him some space. He's beating out.
The worst part about the vomiting was I couldn't look at the vomit because I knew I was going to throw up immediately, but it was so funny.
Vomiting was fucking funny.
Oh.
That's one right there.
Water, and that's your second weight. You know?
Here he comes.
Oh, there he is.
Last bean, Drew. All right, Drew, one more.
My stomach is so full. My stomach is outrageous.
You got a whole nother can to go, Drew.
Gary evolved.
This is his normal diet.
This your excuse?
Yeah.
Because I've strengthened myself?
Oh my god, I just felt like a birthing pan.
I will say, my predictions right now, depending on how the penalty system works out, I think Zach's got a chance.
Dude, he just finished his third can.
Oh shit!
Pacing himself well. I think he's actually digesting that.
We got a runner.
Your third can's done? Oh
Oh no.
no.
This is his third lap.
Did he puke?
No. Zach's on no puke.
That's crazy.
That was a key moment. It really kept me
He's on
going.
no puke.
I was more in it at the end of the race because I thought I could earn that Iron Stomach Participation Award. I was holding him down. I was trying. I was chewing. My jaw hurt so bad from chewing after that. So much chewing. But I had to do it for my family, for God, for my country.
This is a competition.
John, tightening his shoes, making sure the blood flow goes right back up. I think that's how that works. So fast. Yep. Yep.
That is a runner right there. That's why I hired this man.
Pussy. Don't be a fucking bitch.
Looking at it and it looks like vomit.
The Bean Mile is turning men into children. They're calling for their mommies. They're scared.
The Bean Mile had begun its systematic destruction of each of the remaining competitors, and they would have to fight with every ounce of their willpower to have even a hope of survival.
Yeah.
Drew, just eat your beans.
I don't want to eat them yet.
These are
Stalling.
We're all losers here.
Only if you tell yourself that.
I feel great. I got a nice bulk on today.
Shut the fuck up.
John, you're on 4?
No.
You're on 3 still?
Yeah.
Oh man. What's your 4th? Oh no. He's on no.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Get him back. Yeah. Oh, here's a bag.
Oh, you slop.
More. You need the room, Drew. More.
Do it, Drew. Let it all out.
Oh. That was a big one.
Shout out to my my liquid vomit bag. We should put that on camera. A little swish, swish, swish. You know, that was funny. You can hear it slushing.
Here, yeah.
The wet vomit sack.
Get out.
Very disgusting.
There's nothing repulsive about a little man juice.
Revolting, but on brand for Drew.
Can the vomit penalty be raised?
Once it got to like 50 minutes in and everyone was still just like either under third or fourth can, I'm like, oh fuck, I didn't expect to win by this margin. That was wild.
Any words from our only Bean Mile spectator?
I'm really glad I came out today. I mean, really hoping to grow the sport.
Yeah.
You know, it was a beautiful thing. Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh, John's checking his can. He's back in. His body doesn't want to move, but he's willing it to.
That was a sludgy one. Oh.
You got this, girl.
Good. Drew is on his final lap.
He's on his final lap.
Push him over. Go get it.
He's finished his can, but he's now on his phone, it would seem. Oh no. Copyright free. This song's not from Rocky. Nope, not this one.
That felt so fucking good, dude. I was literally just in pure agony, choking down that last can of beans.
There he is. Coming across. He's got his arms up, he's happy. He's feeling good. John's returned his third lap.
John, way to go.
One final can.
Closer to a half than it is a quarter.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah, we made him run like 2 miles.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah. They need it.
Something up here, you know?
And as the sounds of the Rocky theme slowly return,
Let's go.
and our second competitor has crossed the finish line.
I finished strong with a nice run through, and it was euphoric.
Oh my good God.
Incredible work.
Never do this.
Good job, man.
What's the penalty for dumping beans?
Like 3 minutes.
I was just like, well, I can either just toss these beans and take the penalty and possibly win,
Oh, we have some.
I can just 100% lose. Maybe the judges might find it funny, who knows.
John with the bean dump.
I just wanted it to be over.
I don't know what the fucking penalty is.
It's a severe penalty, but he just can't eat any more beans. He is running.
Felt really good not to throw up. I wanted to finish and not throw up, but I really thought I could do it. It kept me through that third bean can. And I just kept dry heaving. I thought I could hold it back, but the beans were crowning.
That's gonna be a big one. That's all beans.
Don't do it. You're so close.
And then they just
Come on.
Oh, no.
I threw up a lot, and it all went through my nose. And then I got a massive sinus infection, and I still have it.
My favorite puke of the whole day was when Zach finally puked, and after he got all 4 cans in his tummy, you just see him on all 4s vomiting, and his head just kind of goes limp there in defeat. 10 out of 10. That was my favorite one. Whole day. Favorite puke.
That looked like that scene in Jennifer's Body where Megan Fox just throws up a bunch of black sludge.
Look at John. He's getting his 4th lap done. Way to go, bud. You only shorted 1 whole can. Way to go, buddy. Way to go.
A third competitor crosses the finish line.
My thighs are so chafed right now.
What a truth.
Oh, we're good. We're good. We're verified clean.
It's not about winning, it's about perseverance.
He's hungover. He's tired. He doesn't even know where he is. But he's eaten beans until he's vomited and then proceeded to run nonetheless. That is the true glory of the Bean Mile. crossing the finish. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. And with that, the first bean mile is finished.
Who wants a goodie bag?
Cease. No, get the fuck out. Oh my god.
And with that, the bean mile drew to a close. Following such a momentous and intriguing event, the award ceremony was, in its own way, quite intriguing as well.
I think Gary, most certainly, even with considering like a 5-minute penalty for each vomit,
Yeah.
I do think he is the winner.
He definitely wins.
Now, John is definitely the loser.
100-hour time penalty.
Yes. He,
sad face.
very disrespectful.
Yeah, very unsportsmanlike.
Lacking in mental toughness.
Yeah.
So are we ready to present?
Yeah.
I think we've come to a conclusion on the winner.
There were originally no other awards intended for second place and onward. However, upon reviewing the footage and judging the competition, it was decided that new awards would be created to celebrate and respect the immense passion that the other competitors showed during the event. In a beautiful twist of fate, each of the competitors ended up receiving an award for this event, each award fitting for their own unique struggles and approaches to this competition.
Okay.
First, we're going to start with a bit of a side completion that doesn't have an award because we only brought one trophy. But the iron bean, the one who was the most rigid, who held in the vomit the most, was of course Zach. Give it up for him. It's kind of like a participation trophy, just a little bit.
Fuck you, I'll take it.
As well, there was an award for the man who vomited into his own can of beans and continued to eat it to avoid any further penalty.
I don't want to finish my dinner.
Where's my keyblade? I've been eating black beans all night.
Aptly titled the Most Fucked Up Award. And finally, the award for Best Vomit, which was given to the man who produced a stupendous spray of spew.
Now for the placements of the actual bean mile. In fourth place, John.
Yeah, John!
Because of the penalty of throwing out the can, unfortunately, he's been put down to fourth place.
I was never said it was against the rules.
It's not against the rule, it's just a penalty.
It's a bean penalty.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's fine.
Bean penalty.
That was mini bean. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. In third, the man who had the iron stomach, Zach, third place. Now, in second, a man who showed extreme tenacity and extreme size, Drew. Thank you. And of course, that leaves our ultimate winner, the champion, the recipient of the coveted Bush's Baked Beans bean shirt, the Ghoul, Gary. Hello, Gary. Well done.
Well done, sir.
With an unreal
I'll see you
Unreal.
here.
Oh, he's going in.
This bean shirt off of me.
Gary, Drew, Zach, and John.
The bean cloak.
Wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful.
Beautiful.
Let me get a shake of that, man.
Bean Mile competitors to the grave.
You've done great.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Commissioner.
you. You've all done so well. Thank you for coming out.
Thank you, Commissioner.
so much.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you, sir.
Next time,
Thank you.
there needs to be
Thanks for
better
volunteering.
preparation.
If you believe you can achieve, when I see you all in Disney World, I will tell you the secrets to eating beans. I'm done with you now.
Okay. Any other contestants, like a word for the folks at home?
I will not see you next year. Fuck this. Don't ever do this. This is not as easy as it looks, kids. Don't try this at home. We are trained professionals.
You blew a black bean out of my nose.
The 2023 Bean Mile, a legendary event and the first of its kind. But as to whether or not it will be the last, only time can tell.
Overall, it really sucked, but would I do it again? I need to train more.
I would do it again if we had rules and regulations.
I really think the board and the committee for next year need to reconsider the the beans.
I think everything came together really well. I was really happy with the whole event.
I think next time we do another bean mile, baked beans, green beans, refried beans, and like some other bean that doesn't taste fucking terrible.
It was a very funny thing to participate in. I would definitely do it again. It was a good time.
Yeah. I don't ever want to do that again, but if called upon, I shall. That's what it means to be a bean miler.
Yeah, but shout out to all the competitors. That was like literally one of the most insanely hard things I've ever had to force myself to do. I would 1000% run again. I think we should do bean boxing. 1 can of beans for every round of boxing. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll run another bean mile next year. I know I have what it takes. I was just ill prepared. I'm gonna take that championship title away from you, Gary, and there's nothing that you can do to stop me. I'm going to become the bean champion next year. Mark my words.
Having distanced themselves slightly from the traumatic event, many of the competitors seem almost eager to run the bean mile once more. The beans will be waiting, if that day comes. However, in closing, it would be a shame to not echo the sentiment felt by many of the runners directly after the competition. So, to all of you at home, from all of us at the Bean Mile and Bean Research Institute, go fuck yourself. Thank you. Hi, I'm editing the video right now. After the Bean Mile, it was decided that while I'm editing the video, I should have to eat one of these cans of black soybeans, even though it wasn't my idea and I had nothing to do with this.
They are not enjoying the black soybean, our secret fourth bean that we've selected. I don't care though.
But, you know, whatever. Let's get that lid off. Yeah, baby. That's what I've been waiting for. Nice big tasty mouthful. What the fuck? What the fuck are these, dude? Oh. Oh. God, that's horrific. Ugh. Ugh. It's genuinely terrible. Wow. No. Not yet. I can still do this. Oh my god. That was such a strong urge to vomit, and I just resisted it with my fucking strength. You have no idea. This is it. These are all the beans. Oh my god, it's done. It's done, it's done, it's done. There's no fucking beans in there. Back to editing the video. Boys.